What's up guys, it's Ben Scarborough here with Scarflix, and today we're going to be counting down the highest rated movies of 2017 as per Letterboxd user review scores. Now, for those of you that don't know about Letterboxd, it's a social network focusing on sharing opinions about and the love of film maintained by a small team of New Zealanders. Members can use it as a diary to record their opinions about films, keep track of the movies they've seen in the past, and showcase their favorite movies on their profiles. This is my profile here on the screen now. Films can be rated, reviewed, and tagged. You have to create an account in the app or on the website to join in on the fun, and I highly recommend it. It's not exactly a replacement for IMDb, but sometimes the information you can find on Letterboxd is just too invaluable. So let's get into it. Number 10, Logan. This movie is amazing, and I actually have a copy here on Blue. This is the special Target edition that comes with an art book and even a bonus Blu-ray of the entire film in black and white, which is litty because the drama in this movie comes straight out of older, more noir-style films with themes like death, old age, and being dusted off to perform a task that maybe the hero is a little past his prime to handle. Crazy emotional. It operates outside of the forced Hollywood guy gets the girl style, and it just feels so real for a fake comic book movie. So watch it. Number 9, Dunkirk. Now I gotta say I have a boner for this movie because I'm a Nolanite, and his whole demeanor about staying true to cinema's roots. I got a chance to watch this film up the street at the Regal in Atlantic Station here in Atlanta in IMAX 2D, and man, this movie is just so beautiful. It's also so loud. So unless you have a badass 7.1 surround sound system in your apartment or home, then you probably missed the entire experience of seeing this film right when it came out. If any one of you tell me that you picked up the 4K Blu-ray of Dunkirk only to watch it through these flat, treble-inducing, bullshit television speakers, then never speak to me again. I'm not even sure a soundbar would do the trick. The entire production of Dunkirk scores a 10 out of 10 from me on the difficulty scale. And I'd like to see naysayers of this movie try to make a period piece like this. You lazy mother. Number 8, The Shape of Water. Okay, so I haven't seen this movie yet, but I did watch the Golden Globes, and the boy Del Toro won a Golden Globe for Best Director, and that is awesome. He came out and said he's gonna take an entire year off of making movies because this production almost killed him. And from what I can tell from the outside looking in, I believe him. Basically, a mute, isolated woman working in a secret lab befriends the lab's classified secret, a mysterious, scaled creature from South America that lives in a water tank. That should be as far as we go about talking about this one because I don't want to accidentally spoil that one for myself doing any more research. Number 7, Get Out. Got the blue right here. Swaver. Heat. This comes with an alternate ending with commentary by Jordan Peele, which is essential for any budding filmmakers out there. You crazy for this one, Peele? I've talked to a few people recently about this movie, and each time I had to defend it. Like, what the f? People need to realize that movies like Get Out and even It were meant to see the moment these films were released. That weekend, hopefully at a sold-out show like I did. I watched Get Out at 9 p.m. on a Friday at the North DeKalb Mall in Decatur, Georgia. Packed house. The themes covered in this movie are racially charged, and there was electricity in the air. No spoils, but there's a moment in this film where the music, editing, and cinematography collide to create one of the best movie moments of all time. And it was right there in the theater, surrounded by people from all different backgrounds and ages, that I knew why this movie was sitting pretty atop Rotten Tomatoes with a perfect score of 100%. Number 6, The Florida Project. Another film on this list that I've yet to see. This project from Sean Baker explores childhood, following a 6-year-old girl living in a motel with her rebellious mother in Orlando as they try to make ends meet. The title is a reference to the early project name for the Walt Disney World Resort, located near the setting of the film. It's distributed by A24, and they don't put out trash movies. I look forward to watching Florida Project this weekend. Number 5, Blade Runner 2049. To quote my homie Andy Sabrine Miller, we did not deserve a movie this good. The box office returns on this film would suggest that none of you out there watched this movie. How can you call yourself a movie buff if you can't sneak out, call a babysitter, call in sick to work, or cancel all your stupid weekend plans to not see the follow-up to one of the most beloved movies of all time? There's already so much that's been said and written about Blade Runner 2049, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Ridley Scott reveals he has plans for another Blade Runner sequel. Oh my god, let's get it!
Let's get it! Let's get it! Let's get it!
Number 4 on this list is Coco, an animated film about a young boy who dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz. I have not seen this movie or the next 3 remaining on this list, but I can speculate just by its $551 million box office return that it has some staying power. Number 3 is The Phantom Thread, reportedly Daniel Day-Lewis's last film role ever. Set in the glamour of 1950s post-war London, a dressmaker and his sister are at the center of British fashion. Directed by Paul Thomas Anderson of Magnolia, Boogie Nights, and There Will Be Blood, it paints an illuminating portrait both of an artist on a creative journey and the women who keep his world running. Number 2 is Lady Bird, about a California nurse that works tirelessly to keep her family afloat after her husband loses his job. She also maintains a turbulent bond with a teenage daughter who is just like her, loving, strong-willed, and deeply opinionated. Last week at the Golden Globes, Lady Bird was nominated for 4 awards, taking home Best Motion Picture and Best Actress in the Musical Comedy category. Camille and Trent saw this movie. I think they said they liked it. Looking forward to the Blu-ray. And finally, at number 1, Call Me By Your Name. It's the summer of 1983, and precocious 17-year-old Elio is spending the days with his family in Lombardy, Italy. He soon meets Oliver, a handsome doctoral student who's working as an intern for Elio's father. Amid the sun-drenched splendor of their surroundings, Elio and Oliver discover the heady beauty of awakening desire over the course of a summer that will alter their lives forever. There's a reason I haven't seen these last 4 movies. I paid for MoviePass and they frickin' sent my card to my previous address for some reason, but I've corrected that and my card should show up any day now, and then I'm probably gonna be at the movies for real, like every day. Thanks for watching, guys. This is video number 12 in my 1/365 1 YouTube video a day challenge. Sub if you wanna see more videos each and every day here on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Peace.